I first purchased this bike back in 2001, and it was a motorcycle that had been raced in flat track events, which was a sit up and beg, no fairing, and it was based on a factory kit CR750. And I used this bike for a number of years, demonstrations, little parade events, and just having some fun on track days and what have you. And then back in 2012, my father died of dementia, and it made me sort of sit back and think, well, you've really got to do what you want to do before it's too late. And I decided that all this fun I've been having on my CR750, I hadn't actually raced it. And by that time I'd sort of decided that, well, I enjoy my racing and driving on tracks, but I'm not what you'd call a highly competitive rider, and as I'm getting older I sort of worry about damaging myself. So I approached a chap by the name of Rob Whitty, who I'd seen race with Darville Racing, and I liked the way he applied himself to his craft. So between us, with me and Rob, we put together a specification to go and hit the Formula 750 race series. And in the first year, with a bike built up of second-hand parts and an old cam that we found languishing in my shed, and bits and pieces that had come out of my workshop, we put together between us an engine, and Rob put all the effort into bringing the bike up to some sort of specification that would actually work. And first year we actually got second in the championship in our first year, which was something to really crow about. So I thought, well, we're onto something here. Everyone told us that the Honda would be non-competitive, it would be unreliable, and so on and so forth. So that spurred me on to, well, actually we need to win this championship. So basically 2015 was the real final year for us, and I approached a guy in America who'd already had a lot of results with the CR750, and he helped us with a high torque cam and various other bits and pieces, and Rob built the engine, and here we are in 2016 now, and we've got a nice row of badges along the tank here, and we got first in the 1300 class, first in the 750 class, and a whole table full of trophies. And so yeah, we've done it, we've proved them all wrong. So what a lovely machine. We spent 3 years developing this motorcycle here. I decided that there'd be other people out there that might want to buy the parts that I've developed to help Rob win the championships. So I started a company called Good Bits. Good Bits sell all the clever little parts that you want to use to build your calf racer or your race bike or whatever. So with the Honda engine here, you can't see it at the moment because it's covered by fairing, but behind the fairing here we've got custom made engine covers that actually bring the width of the engine down to enable you to go around corners a bit quicker without grinding all the engine away. We've got other things like an oil pump, which you cannot buy an oil pump for a Honda CB750 anymore. So in the engine now is currently running a brand new billet machined oil pump, which is hard anodised with new rotors and gives really good oil pressure. There's another part that we developed on the last year of the season to help us win. Other parts that Good Bits produce, we do a range of engine casings for a Suzuki GS1000 engine. We're currently working on the Kawasaki engine, which a lot of people use in the P&M race bikes and so on and so forth. And so gradually you'll find on the internet site www.good-bits.co.uk. Don't forget the dash. Have a look in the shop, and you'll see all the parts we've been developing, and you'll see sort of on a monthly basis we always put a bit of info in what we're getting up to, what shows we're doing, what events we're going to do, and might bring the Suzuki F1 bike out and do a few events this year, and you'll see the Good Bits parts on both bikes. So please come and visit Good Bits and leave us some comments and tell us what you want us to make if we don't make it already.